先不急，先不急。啊，你来讲也可以。哎，你好，今天是1月24号啊。大家好，今天是1月24号星期日啊，庚子年8月12啊。现在美东时间下午的13点14分，我们是在杰森海啊一个现场啊，在直播啊第25区候选议员这个陈熠的一个宣布竞选的一个活动啊。这个地方叫杰森海，对，
杰森海。82届市议员，很近。我这些人都在街上，在这儿那个议员竞选啊。
第25区议员啊，是25区吧？他介绍。
25对。
哎，我们陈山庄也来了啊，陈山庄来了。我来给他们那个拍个照，过来到前面来啊！我到前面来给他。
来，你们单个拍一个就可以了。不好意思。
来过来。这是陈熠啊，安迪陈啊，竞选25选区议员的一个活动啊。好，我们来看一下来。哇，1373这个选区，好，等一下啊。OK。
呢台都行咗10分鐘行路過嚟啊，拍位啊！
我拍咗好。
係啊。
唔係呢度咧，你係
观众在那说话嘛，对了。
一个还是什么
安迪，今天是什么日子？来，先讲几句。安迪，来，第一直播来。
今天其实我们在这边呢，就上海这边74街 Diversity Plaza 这边呢，是我们今天正式宣布竞选纽约市议员第25区。
这个靠这个上面。好 ，OK， 好。啊，这是我们安迪啊，这个是第25选区的是吧？
对。
11373这个选区正式就是宣布。
11373跟11372。
11372这两个选区的正式就是竞选这个地区的议员。
对。
好的，谢谢。还有什么跟大家讲的啊？这第一。
对，其实我们今天呢，就是正式宣布参选这个纽约市议员第25选区，包括呢右边就是11373跟11372。那这边呢，我们今天就是做一个正式宣布初选，那也跟大家就是介绍一下我跟我之后的所有的政见，跟所有对于这个区的接下来的计划跟竞选活动这样子。
能不能把口罩拿下来单独拍一张？
好，对，对。
什么？我打的啊，跟你查的的啦。什么？Excuse me。पकड़ लिया यार मैं तो इंटरव्यू करना है तो लिया चल खोल
我们陈厂长主席今天来这里就是今天到这个选区来是主要是为了什么目的？
现在今天呢是安迪的权益，为了这个25CD看图竞选的一个宣布那个参选。当然这里区的也是我们我的本心的这边有一个公司参选在这边的。
也是这个选区。
对。另外就是说，安迪也是我们的本心的协会一会员。所以说我们在这一方面呢，就是说年轻人出来强调意见一个根本的我们的这个协会宗旨，所以说能够他出来也是为了我们亚裔的华人第二代后裔能够走出第一步，这是关键的。第二方面就是说，现在美国50个州有400多万华裔，亚裔，真正讲说民基的后裔，民基的人也就将近 60万到70万，所以说在这个比例上面，我们华人在参政方面是不成比例，所以说我们要鼓励大家
华人出来参政，
对，这是真正为在美国一个少数民族就平等公平的一个为少数民族的主义讲出自己的心声，所以说我们今天来到这里，希望大家出来团结，把它推上CD看守这个市议会里面为我们服务，为我们努力，为我们整个美国的移民国家一个平衡，这是我们真正的一个目标。结果是怎么样？没人知道。
对，
希望
只要参与是吧？应该参与，积极参与，
一定要出来参与。
对，
这是我们真正的目的。所以说，鼓励大家，我们第一步走出来了，让大家做个标榜。
好的，
包装包装隐喻。做到这一点，其他也没有。
好的，谢谢我们作为亚总会的这个陈主席啊，你是还是积极的，还是为这个社区做了很多幕后的工作，很多这个就是谢谢陈熠总主席啊，谢谢啊，咱们支持华人啊，支持华人选举啊。苏东恒，苏老师，中国美食协会，对，苏老师今天也来支持这个，对，东恒老师，对，陈熠总。
大一下
他看说亚总会的我们陈熠庄主席，今天陈主席还有谁？还有跟你一起来的？还有市议员，还是在省议员是吧？州的议员是吧？好。
我们华人的俱乐部
华人俱乐部咱们顾议员是吧？
顾议员在
俱乐部的会员是吧？华人俱乐部的会员是吧？
华人CD 看守嘛，就是市议员嘛。
OK， 市议员对，我们采访一下顾养明。现在有顾养明现在的议员顾养明先生，还有这个市议员，还有这个我们亚总会的陈熠庄主席，还有这个州的议员都来积极的支持都来积极支持。来各个族裔还有都来支持陈同学。我们来采访一下顾议员采访完了。顾议员你好，我第一直播的刚才今天你来这里是支持这个陈毅是吧？给他
对，我支持Andy的。
他是什么华人的这个就是要提前站出来发声还是什么？大概讲讲今天的情况。
他是一个很好的市议员人选。他要年轻有为要做生意的经验。市议会里面需要的这种有经验的人来做议员。因为太多议员不明白做生意的困难，他还以为做生意很容易就赚大钱的，
是，
所以他出来竞选是非常好。
好，谢谢顾议员谢谢。
Wait, one more pictures. 你们往后，我们往后，我会在里面。OK， 你放心。
华信，你往边上站一点华信。有很多人州议员、咱们市议员，还有这个亚总会，还有一些这个都来支持都来支持这个。有很多媒体来支持了很多媒体来支持大量的媒体了这个都来支持他们这个咱们陈毅的竞选Andy陈希望他能够陈毅Andy，咱们应该积极的支持华裔出来进行竞选这是竞选第25选区的议员有很多这个各个 各个媒体啊，还有这个咱们市议员顾雅，你刚采访了啊，亚总会陈山庄，还有谢谢，希望你能赢啊 ，win 好 ，thank you， 谢谢。
成日都自做，揾位揾到仆街嘅。
那个啊，华讯，来，我采访你一下，来，华讯，来，你站这边，这华讯的是吧？这是华讯的这个什么？Danny 啊，这是华讯的 Danny 啊，今天你怎么来到这里啊？今天再讲一下情况。
大家好，我是美国华讯 Danny。今天呢，我跑到这边来，就是为了我们闽籍的优秀的
Andy 是吧？
对，年轻有为的 Andy 来担任25等区的议员。我们希望他的成功能够代表我们福建人在美国能够更好的去发展。所以我希望大家一起共同来支持他，能凸显的凸显，能独立的独立。
好了，
为我们福建人争光，加油！
好，谢谢你啊，好谢 Andy 啊。我来看安迪拍个照片，哎，你也过来了，好。这个完成党体职能啊。
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing today? Yes, we are all here for. That's right, YI CHEN. Let's chant his name 3 times. Let's do it together. We're here for YI CHEN, YI CHEN, YI CHEN. Thank you so much. I know today's super cold, freezing cold, but you guys are here. We feel so happy and heartwarming. Thank you so much. All right, before we actually bring up Andy, we do want to welcome everybody, thank everybody, and then we want to have our lovely friend, our community leader, elected official, Mr. Peter Koo, to give the speech first. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peter Koo.
Excuse me, don't move from, please.
Hello everyone, brothers and sisters from Shanghai. Yeah, I'm City Council Member Peter Koo. I represent Flushing, New York. Flushing is almost like Shanghai, very crowded, a lot of traffic, a lot of immigrants here. Flushing is almost the same. This is a difficult time. We're still in the pandemic. Business is terrible. The city is not helping business people that much. So I'm very happy that YI CHEN, I call him Andy, YI CHEN is running for city council. He's young and he's energetic. He has a lot of business experience and he's the son of immigrants. So he knows how difficult it is to assimilate in mainstream America here. How difficult it is to start a business. So he understands all the obstacles from the city, obstacles from the environment, right? But this is a wonderful place where all immigrants come here to make a living. We all have equal opportunities. That's what they say, right? But we need somebody to fight for it. YI CHEN is a good city council candidate. Most city council candidates, they don't have business experience. YI CHEN is one of the few candidates who has worked, who has started his own business. He understands how difficult it is to do a business. Permits, you need to face all the city agencies. A lot of problems is created by the city. So YI CHEN will fight for you in the city council. He understands most immigrants, the most important thing is what? Have jobs. The second thing is have a good job, right? The third thing is have a good education. The fourth thing is have good housing, affordable housing.
Security.
And the fifth thing is public security, public safety. When you do business, when you go to school, when you come home after work, you need to feel safe when you take a subway or when you walk on the streets. You know, nobody mud you or kill you on the street or push you down on the platform. That's very important, public safety. And among them, we need a city understand small business. Right now, city always say, "Oh, we understand small business." Actually, they don't. They create all these obstacles for small business owners. So when YI CHEN goes to city council, he will fight for all of you, no matter for school, for public housing, for public safety, for equal opportunity, all these things. He is a very good candidate. He is the one who can unite all of us. People from Malaysia, from Pakistan, from India, from China, from all these different countries, South Asian countries. He is the perfect candidate for city council for this area. So I am here to endorse him. I hope all of you will do the same. Vote for YI CHEN in June, right, in the primary. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, City Councilman Mr. Peter Gu. Thank you for supporting YI CHEN, supporting this event. And next, let's have our State Assembly member, Mr. Jeffrey Aubrey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeffrey.
A little change in height in the discussion. For my great colleague from Flushing, I want to thank him for joining us here. This is an important day. This is a special day. Here in January, just recently, we supported and celebrated the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. And without him and his work, many of us could not vote in these elections. We need to honor that work, honor his history, because we're going to need your vote. YI CHEN will need your vote and will need your work as we get on the ballot, as he raises money. These things are subject to hard work, and the support of the community is so essential. And why would you support YI CHEN? Because he has supported you, because he's been out in the street doing the work, taking care of people of all kinds, help feed people, provide PPEs to people, representing you on community boards. This is a man who has done the work, and he promises to continue that work to make this community better, to make it stronger, to make sure that people of all colors, races, and creeds are represented in his candidacy. These are the things we want. This is how this district will prosper and grow, because he has that connection. And without that connection, my friends, nothing can be done. And without your support, he will not be able to persevere in this battle. This is going to be a tough battle because we have weighted voting, we have many candidates, he has to face campaign finance. All of these things are challenges, but he's up to it. The question, are you up to it? Let me hear you if you're up to it. We hope all of you are here with us when it gets warm and when it gets safer, but we got to do the work until that time. Thank you so very much. Yi, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, action speaks louder than words. To introduce myself a little bit, my name is Zhao. I'm the MC for this event, and I know YI CHEN from the first day I'm here in the United States, and he was there doing over 600 hours of voluntary work to have all the people in the community. When he developed those PPEs, I was staying at home, but he was there, out there delivering all the stuff to the hospitals, to the people in need. He was the one bringing all the food to the police stations to support the police officers. He is always there. And ladies and gentlemen, now's the time to turn the mic to Mr. YI CHEN.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm YI CHEN, but local people know me as Andy. I'm proud son of Chinese immigrants. When we arrived in the United States, we made to Amherst our home. My brother and I attended a public school, Queens had to offer. And I have been fortunate to work and save funds to start business with my two best friends. And I'm current member of 110 Policing Auxiliary Unit as an auxiliary sergeant. And then we have advanced to the rank of the sergeant. And my other community service including serving as community board 4 members. And most recently, I have been volunteer with a non-profit organization called Asian American Community Empowerment. And I have my chairman over here, John Chen. And I'm working on the ground serving immigrants and their victims of their crimes. The coronavirus pandemic has laid bare how unprepared our city is and how our mayor administration has failed us, failed our city, failed our community. Clear leadership is nowhere to be seen in our city, in our community. Watching the community that I love and call home becoming the epicenter in pandemic. With so much suffering and so many of our residents in need, I saw a natural opportunity to run down my neighbors, my friends, and then we have local vendors who donate so much needs, including PPEs, medications, and foods, to donating to people in need in our community and in our city. This is a part why I'm running for City Council in District 25 to represent the community of Amherst and Jackson High in here right now. The community represents one of the most diverse in whole city, even in whole country. We're speaking over 190 languages and dialects just in this district. Now more than ever, we need a clear and informed leadership to work on a solid plan to recover from this pandemic and move our community and city forward, not backward. We don't want to go back. We want to go forward. As your next city council member, I will work to provide rent relief for all renters in my district, in the city. Freeze property taxes, mortgage payments, and allow for deferral of property taxes. Reopening schools safely and wisely. Expand childcare that our working family can get to work. Expand our local policing community council to include local stakeholders and local leaders who have vested interest in keeping our community safe. On education, I want to protect and expand the given talent programs and specialized high schools. I want to protect and also expand their right to free counsel to protect tenants from landlord harassment and seeking innovative ways to increase affordable housing opportunity for our seniors and community residents. And also funding for the warehousing of the homeless in hotel by providing housing vouchers and use the money that we save to hire more social workers and job training program that there are so many opportunities for them to get back on their feet. And also, I will fight for to ensure the MTA provides ADA accessible to all our train stations in our district. Currently, there's 4 train stations in our district, but there's only one right here providing ADA accessible. Where can we expect our people, our seniors, and people with disability, people with handicap, to travel safely, get to home, and get to work every day? This is totally unacceptable. As your next city council member, I will definitely make that happen for our people, for our city, for our district. There are so many things I will commit to do when I elected as your next city council member. But I cannot do this alone. I need all of your support. Together, we will hand in hand, we create a better city, a better community that we can live in and work, raising our children in a safe and prosperous environment. Thank you. And I need all of you to spread the word. Vote for YI CHEN on primary June 22nd. And I am ready to be your next city council member for District 25! Yeah!
Vote for
Thank you.
Vote for
Yi Chen!
Vote for
Yi Chen.
Vote for
Yi Chen!
Vote for
Yi Chen!
Vote for
Yi
We
Chen!
need more energy, guys. Vote for
Yi Chen!
Vote for
Yi Chen!
Vote for Yi Chen, yes. And if you're not. Alrighty. Oh, we're back on. Alright, if you don't know Chinese that well, I can explain. You see, Yi Chen with YC, that's you care, you can. You can make him the next city council member. Let's vote for him. Alright, the YC, Yi Chen. He cares about you. He can make things happen for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Chen. One more time. Yi Chen, Yi Chen, Yi Chen.
Yi Chen!
Perfect.
Yi Chen!
Thank you so much for the support. Thanks. Next, we're going to have our community leaders, Mr. John Chen, the president and founder of Asian American Community Empowerment. Let's welcome.
Hello, everyone. 今天在这里，你多关注。
John Chen.
My name John Chen。
我是那
今天我是代表我们的亚裔华人在这里鼓励大家出来参选。各个区呢，我本身呢在这里有一个公司，有一个餐馆在30个街，叫做 JJ Garden。但是一些人在这里已经服务了10年时间，每一年呢都做到600多个的义工在这里。这里这个地区是一个多元化、多族裔的，所以说在这里，我们希望大家不分哪有族裔。现在华人在这里，亚裔的人在这里已经超过比例将近，现在就是在6月超过60万人口。所以说我们在这边呢，鼓励大家，虽然是他的第2代，但是我们要走出第一步。结果怎么样？要靠大家，希望你们能够
第25选区啊，第25
感谢大家。
11371。
我今天不讲的这么多，因为感谢所有的族裔来到这边，为我们宜城打气。宜城，宜城，宜城，宜城，宜城，宜城，宜城，宜城。Thank you.
All right, that's a lot to translate. But I can do this, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, my name's John Chen, and I know Yi Chen from the very beginning. He's a very good person. He has been in this community, serviced this community for over 10 years. He did over 600 hours of community service to help people, the poor, the one without housing, support food, provide a lot of things to the people in need. And I used to have a restaurant, right? I used to have a restaurant right around the corner, and yeah, that's why I know him well. He's the one that of his words, he actually do the things that he needs to do to help everybody. And also, we want to mention that diversity makes a better society. It's not just Chinese American get elected. It's not like that. He serves for this entire district. All the people in Elmhurst and Jackson Heights, he's going to serve you. He's going to listen to you, sit down with you, help you. It's not about Chinese, just support Chinese. We don't care. No, we're here together. We're all New Yorkers. We're all immigrants. We're not all born here. Let's just support Yi Chen, everybody. Support our next city council member, Yi Chen. Yi Chen. Together. Yi Chen. Yi Chen. Yi Chen. Yi Chen. Yi Chen. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much.
早早啊，那这边好像要给他这个，让他过来。OK, you wanna put it? OK, come in.
但是这个是吧？给他是吧？来，华讯，帮忙你去，帮忙来。
So let's welcome Mr. Woogan from the
要给他。
United States Outfit. Right? Let's welcome Mr. Woogan.
帮忙你今天等会儿啊，好。Andy 想问一下，我们观众问一下，就是好，等一会儿啊，好。 带起来是吧？是不是意思？我不知道他。
Okay, one to go, okay?
哦。
No, keep it. 下到哪最头就放在这里。
两手放上去。
Yes. We want to do it as more like a ceremony. So you just hold on to.
Yeah, can you take a picture?
It's good. 手放在
Getting it out. Yes.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah.
One to go. Exactly. We want to do it as a
这是第
very
25
simple
选
ceremony.
项，
Thank
纽
you.
约
Thank you so
皇后
much. I
区
know it
第
means a
25
lot. All right. And I'm going to turn them off.
1373啊，这个选区。
Thank you. Good afternoon. Here, my name is YI CHEN.
对，杰森汉 and First， 对，11373和11372选区。
Here, and today I came as Mr. ND Chen making his announcement for next city council seat to fight, and with my best wishes is campaign. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much.
All right, we have another friend who is here to support Andy. All right, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, absolutely. Folks, I'm very happy to be here in this great ceremony, I would say. And I will also say this is a victory ceremony for Andy. He's my personal friend, so I know him very well. Since a long time, he has been doing such a great community work since many, many years. Even throughout the pandemic, he put his life at risk and never relaxed to support the community in need. So we have to support this guy, young guy, vibrant guy. He's the leader of the leaders. So he knows what really community needs, and we have to support him. We need the youth leadership. We need a young people in the city hall that they can carry your voice to the city hall. You know, we really need our people. So he's a very great guy. So I'm gonna give him this little this one to his neck. It's like a best wishes. Andy, good luck.
Okay.
And also we have a few fellow friends who are gonna do. They're from Nepal, so they're also gonna do the same thing what I did. Thank you. Mr. Sonamji, please go ahead. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. That represents the good luck. And Annie, you got the support from all of us. All right. Don't tear up. He's tearing up. Oh, thank you. All right, and next, let's welcome Mr. Shah from the Limousine Drivers Union. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andy. I would like to say, Mr. Andy, on behalf of my friends who are from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, because of the pandemic, you know, everybody cannot come.
Bangladesh.
So that's why, on behalf of all of them, I'm here to support you. What we want is this, you know, we cannot win this race on the basis of Pakistani, Indian, Bangladeshi or Chinese. So we have to stay together. We have to make sure that we don't burn the bridges. We build the bridges here, and we want to stay together to make it happen. And I promise you, I'll be with you all the way from here to the city council till you get your place. And my all friends, on behalf of them, they told me go over there because of the pandemic. They don't come, you know, and it's really very bad. So just build the bridges, don't burn the bridges, and we are here with you, all South Asians, Pakistanis, and Americans. We are all Americans, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Here.
Perfect, thank you so much. And next, we have our friend, Mr. Adam Kim the president of the Asian American Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adam.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you for elected officers Peter Kerr and Jeffrey Audrey. Even long-time politicians over here, they recognize Andrew as YI CHEN as a real local politician. But he's not the politician. He's a community leader, just like Obama when he became a president. When he started as a community leader, he's been working as a community leader. Not only that, everybody stay home on the weekend. He is as an auxiliary police officer. He ground for your safety and your community. He's not working every weekend. He's working for the community. Therefore, we must elect someone who cares about your community. Therefore, I'm supporting him. I'm also Korean American Association of former president. Also, I was executive chairman for PBQN, and he is working for honorary auxiliary police officer. Therefore, I recommend him highly for city council over here. Yeah!
All right, next we have Mr. Anand from the Indian community. He's a leader here, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon all. I represent Indian community of Jackson Heights, Elmhurst and Woodside. We all are having full support. We are giving full support to Mr. YI CHEN for the City Council District 25. So, 3 cheers for YI CHEN! Hip hip!
Perfect. And we do have a friend from the Foundation for Sustainable Community Development Initiative. Let's welcome Mr. Dr. George. Yeah, Dr. George.
Hello, Andy. Hello. Yeah, I'm here to support Andy. Andy is a young man with great vision and courage. He will make a good city council member. I'm also running in the 21st Council District, Amherst, Corona, Left Rock City. So Andy, I wish you the best, and I know you're gonna do it, and we will be supporting you just as you're gonna be supporting. We will work it together.
Wow, everybody's here to support YI CHEN. Thank you. All right, and next we have Mr. Jason from the Indian Association of Long Island. Let's welcome him.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be standing next to a person whom I admire for a long time. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of community. I come from Long Island, but I spent my life before I left to Long Island like a few years ago. I was in Queens, and I have seen this man. I've seen Dow, Shaji, Sunil. I've seen all the leaders. They are really working hard, and they're working for you people. They're working for us. They're not working for themselves, because they have an agenda that when they go back home in the night, they count their good deeds, their good work. So I request everyone, if you don't live in this district, I'm sure your friends, your family, they are living over here. So please, it's okay. So please request your friends and family to go out, spread the word, support this man, YI CHEN, Andy Chen. He is the man, and he deserves to be helping us in the city council, the New York City Council. Congratulations.
All right, last but definitely not least, we have Mr. Sunny Hali. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. He's a promoter from the biggest South Asian radio station in America. Let's welcome him.
Thank you. This is a wonderful moment for all of us, because we all grew up coming to Jackson Heights as our home. Before we went home, we used to stop here at Jackson Heights. Now we have Andy Chen. For somebody, he's a brother. somebody he's a son, somebody he's a father going to be a father. He is for everybody. He is the hope for this community, and I think I haven't met anybody at his age with a very clear vision, with a very clear commitment, especially during pandemic, going out, risking his life. When he can risk his life during pandemic, he can be the best candidate that we need in the city council. We as the Radio Zindagi, Zindagi means life. He'll make our life better, and we from our radio can make life better. Thank you very much, and we are with you.
All right. Actually, we have one more. Dipulu Lama. He's the representative or so the leader of the Nepalese community. All right.
Everyone, it's Dipulu Lama, and I'm representative of the indigenous Nepali people. So the Andy, when I met him first, I saw him like what I suffered here in America. So the youth, entrepreneur, and the energetic guy that we are having in our district. So let's cheer up for the Andy Chen for the next City Council of 25th. We Nepalese people would like to endorse Mr. Andy Chen. It's freezing here, so like. So let's cheer up for the next City Council 25th for Andy Chen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think I've seen this somewhere. It says, if you want to see New York, you go to Times Square. If you want to see the world, you take the 7 train, you go to Elmhurst at Jackson Heights. Isn't it true, right? I pronounce a lot of names from different communities, all here to support YI CHEN. You got the world behind you to support you, man. All right, and isn't that right? Yes. And before we finally conclude today, Andy, do you have a few words to say?
And I have a couple of my partners, we call my crime partners, but they're in 110 precinct. Police Officer Anthony Jones. And when I go out, I still call him my cousin.
Officer Jones, I work with Andy over here in Elmhurst. A lot of people talk about how they want to do for the community, how they're going to do this and that. Well, I can tell you, and I've witnessed this man do actually what he says. You were just talking earlier about wheelchairs and accessibility for handicapped people and stuff like that. He actually had to bring somebody downstairs with a huge, how did it with? About 300 to 400 pound chair with the person in, all right? Because there was nothing here. That has to change. What he did, he went out, he started talking to people. That's the kind of person he is. And, he's always working, he's always doing what he's supposed to do, and he's always working. So, I respect the man. I'm working with him. And I miss those days, brother.
How's everybody doing? This guy right here is like a brother to me. I met him at the auxiliary program. I learned a lot with him, and I know that he's the right man for the job. I hope that you guys elect him, and he'll do the best for this building. They say, YI CHEN for him. YI CHEN! YI CHEN!
Oh yeah, and we do have a nurse, a lovely nurse from the Flushing Hospital, and she was actually the recipient of all the PPE supplies that YI CHEN donated to the Flushing Hospital. Let's bring her up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, very nice to meet you. This is actually the second time I see him. but I remember I'm just a normal nurse that working in the front line COVID floor. So when this pandemic really started at the first time, like honestly, like the whole city, like the whole country didn't really prepare it well. So we ran out of like all the PPEs, no gown, no mask, even we ran out of the Clorox, everything. And by the time somehow I got in touch with YI CHEN, and I thought he could just bring a few boxes, like 2 boxes. I really didn't know that. I was shocked and so touched that he brought us like 20-something cases of all the PPE that I feel really touched and I actually really cried. And I was so happy that I cannot forget about him. So if he could be the councilman for the city, I feel like very safe that we have someone like him that can back up for us. Like so nice to meet you, like second time, honestly, but very nice. So vote for him.
Thank you. We know that you got the entire hospital to vote for you. All right. And before we wrap it up today, do you want to say thank you to everybody? Maybe Andy, a few words.
First of all, thank you, City Council Member Peter Hu, for all your support and endorse me for this campaign, and also the State Assembly Member Jeff Aubrey for his support and endorse me for this campaign also. And next to all the community leaders from different communities here to support me and to have your support and your bless. And I think I'm gonna win this campaign. And I'm ready to be the next city council member. And I'm ready to go and just spread the word and tell your friends, your families, your neighbors, your boyfriend, your girlfriend to vote for me on June 22nd primary for YI CHEN.
That's actually pretty much it. If I may, I want to have everybody to stand behind Andy. Let's chant together. Let's take a big family photo. I want to call it family photo, shall we? All right. Yeah, let's stand together, chant for him one more time. Let's take one big family photo. He got all the people, like his family, to support him. All right. And Andy's lovely wife, please join him. Your lovely husband, right over there. All right. All right. Everybody, are we ready? All right. June the 2nd, we vote for YI CHEN. Vote for YI CHEN. Vote for YI CHEN. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And don't forget to vote for our friend YI CHEN on June 22nd. YI CHEN. YI CHEN. YI CHEN. YI CHEN. YI CHEN. YI CHEN. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you.
Andy，问个问题啊，跟第一直播的观众。
Listen, once you're done, I have a food distribution for you in front of my restaurant. Don't go
Andy，问个问题，就是观众如果是支持你选举，怎么来投票？是不是只有在11373？
对，只有有边，只要你住在11373跟11372的呢，都可以投给我。
只要这个的居民，
对，只要那边的公民
到
公民投票。那当时呢，到时候我们会有信息出来。那如果大家想要呢，就是更多的我们竞选的资讯，那可以加我的微信，就是 vote VOTE YI CHEN 2021。
好的，你微信给我一下，好的。
那这里呢，就是我们的所有的信息，
所有的信息在这里啊，
所有
的信息网站都在这里。你的微信是
就是 VOTE
vote 啊
YI CHEN 2021
YI CHEN 2021啊，好，大家记一下啊，谢谢 Andy，我们希望你能够为咱们华人争口气啊。
对，谢谢大家的支持跟帮助。
当然了，我意识到第一直播的观众都很支持你啊，谢谢。
好啊，谢谢。
赢啊，一定赢！谢谢。好，他们直播就这样。我看安迪照张相，来，我来跟安迪照张相，谢谢。安迪跟你照张相，谢谢。好，谢谢。这是我们苏东和老师，就是专门来支持你的，谢谢，来。好，等一下啊，好，等一下，这边等一下，好，好嘞，支持安迪啊，咱们华人的骄傲，华人之光，谢谢。OK， 好，咱们这样子啊，如果要支持安迪的啊，支持安迪城的啊，是11372，咱们把那个再拍一下，哎，东西掉了，哎，东西掉了，把那个牌子收掉了是吧？11372，它是那个11372选区那个牌子呢，我再拍一下。我给观众再介绍一下，11372几的？11372跟373，11372、11373选区了。如果坐在这里都可以来，是吧？到这个网站去啊，给来支持安迪城，是吧？安迪就是这个网站是叫大家看一下啊 ，Vote YI CHEN Vote YICHE YI CHEN，然后 M2021啊，这个网站去投啊。好，谢谢大家，今天就结束今天直播啊，今天结束今天的直播 ，OK 啊，谢谢。安迪。